Uh, Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me? Okay, no worries. Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Hi
Hi
guys.
guys.
Can you all hear me?
Hello. How's it going, Reka?
Yeah, it's good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you today?
Yes, we are really happy to have on the horse today. Although it's a bit soon because we don't usually have the MA event in the morning. Today is a bit special, so we'd love to have more people than that than today. No worries. Our event will be live streamed on YouTube, so all the users can watch it later through the
Great.
live stream link. Oh, hi, Alice.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
It took me a bit longer. I apologize. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no worries. And I think we can start now, right?
Yep, we can start. Well, we're missing one more on our side, Frederick, but I'm not sure if he is still gonna make it.
No worries, I think.
But if not, Alice and I can handle it.
Yes. Okay. Um, welcome you guys for to the event today. I'm AMA OmniHorse, a platform, a horse race platform, which you guys will know more a bit later. And I believe this one is a really strong project which you guys can join in. Um, accumulate tokens and participate in attractive hot race, the real NFT. So many attractive things I think you guys can find out in this project. And MGLand is right here to introduce you guys to more and more attractive projects. And um, also during the events, there is some small reminders you guys should take note. If you guys want to take the rewards, so I'm gonna send in the chat some short remind. You need to know. Yes. Okay, if you guys have not claimed the POMG, please quickly you can find the POMG building right at the center of the map. It just requires you a bit gas fee on polygons to claim it, and after you claim the POMG, it's like a token to for you to accumulate the active point um, through many events like you just join in the land, play some games, do some chatting on the land, and you will accumulate that point. And in the future, there will be a reward system for the active points, and maybe you can gain other gifts from many projects from our partners. Yes, that's the first of PMG. And the second one is please remember to change the username on the land to Discord username. This one will be great for us to know if you guys are bots or not. We can easily give out the rewards. Okay. Um, and the last one you guys should remember uh, the most important thing that of course only hosts come here to offer some great gifts for you guys if you have good questions for them. Of course we will require you to open the mic to speak your questions, but if not possible you can also drop your questions into the chat. All right, that's all about the reminder you guys should take note. Okay, let's start with explaining a bit about the MGLand concepts. And basically, we are the concepts of openness, freedom, and equality. We are a composable and open metaverse which is made up of 10,000 pieces of land. Oh, why do we have so many lands out there? Because we are like a marketing tool to offer to many projects. Um, let me tell you an example. In the future, we want to offer OmniHorse to own a land, like own a one MG.Land, and you guys can customize your domain names, like for example, OmniHorse.land, and you guys can easily bring your image um, bring your brand on the land, and you guys can easily own some exclusive party right on the land. Of course, you can input your NFT collections. Users can easily mint your NFT when they participate in on the land, and of course, we offer some functions, some great functions like voice video call we are doing right now. You guys can use our lucky draw functions, what is the best used in many events. And maybe later we will choose some lucky people to receive the gifts from OmniHorse. Yes. Okay. And about MCL missions and visions, we have created a new way for NFT users to identify their presence in the virtual world, just by your own NFT. Of course, we aim to build a meaningful bond between NFT holders through social activities in MGLand. So maybe if you guys own the horse NFT, maybe we can input the API so you guys can directly bring the horse NFT right into MGLand. And of course, after we release a land NFT, Harmony Horse can have the land, can bring many cool things and do the marketing activities right on our land. And it will help you guys to like organize the event, hold fresh conference, customize lots of festivals, and of course you guys can bind an independent domain name like I just said before. Yeah, that's the meaning of MGLand. What we are creating is to gather lots of NFT holders around the world, and many projects out there can do the marketing activities using our land NFT. Okay, that's it about MGLand, and hope you guys are interesting. Follow up on many channels of MGLand. Follow up our latest updates to know more about events because we are the only projects in the market right now. Still give away rewards, still gathering lots of information, and of course you guys can find out lots of good projects just like OmniHorse are doing right now. Okay. Um,
Thank
that's
you,
it.
Raka.
Yeah, that's
Thank
it for MGLand. So it's time for the presentation for OmniHorse. MGLand users really want to know more about OmniHorse, how we can involve, and what is OmniHorse. Yes. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we're definitely excited to be here. I remember we got connected through NFT London, and it's definitely our pleasure to meet other people who are constantly building as well as bringing their effort into the space, also like building communities here. I really like your guys' interface. I think it's definitely very cute and also very easy to navigate. So I am Alice. I'm the marketing coordinator with OmniHorse. We are a asset-backed horse racing ecosystem, and our biggest partner, our sole and only partner right now, is AMO Racing, which is one of the largest racing company in the UK. And currently, AMO Racing has 150 horses, and not only they're great race horses, but some of them have the great potential to become the most profitable as well as the most I would say like the most resilient race horses in world class races, and they performed really well this year as we're closing the racing season. And some of them just attended like the biggest event, Breeders' Cup in the US. So what OmniHorse is doing is that we are offering NFT memberships to those who mint our NFTs, and of course, with each thoroughbred, every NFT holder has their own choice of which jockey club they want to join. And by minting that NFT of that specific jockey club, you can enjoy in real life benefits as well as metaverse benefits in the future. So in real life benefits definitely include attendance in the races, as well as events that we have locally, possibly in the future, like in Santa Anita track in Los Angeles. US here, but also in the UK if our NFT holders are interested in seeing their race horses. But for the metaverse part, it gets more interesting later, where our game is possibly like coming out in mid next year. And so far, we also opened up our horsepower mining program, which is one of the most highlighted feature of NFT holders. So people who have our NFTs can start staking and minting. I'm sorry, my dog is being a little disturbing here, but um, can start stake their NFTs and start mining our OMH tokens, which is a mining pool that's more correlated with the horse prize and rewards in real life. So as like I don't know how our audience here are related to or familiar with horse racing, but horse racing is a sport with a lot of money in it, and a lot of people participate by owning horses, by betting, or by other stuff. But what OmniHorse is doing is giving you like a proof of membership to a horse, so you no longer have to. Yeah, I see our audience here. A lot of racing in Asian countries. Yes, for sure. Um, Racing is big in Japan, in Hong Kong, and they do have their own private jockey clubs. But what we're doing is actually to give those people who might not be accessible, or give those people who want to participate in the sport a chance just by owning an NFT, and it's that easy. So we have 17 clubs minting, and we actually minted out our first club, Lady Hollywood, in August, and we're continuously building and releasing more features. So in the future, you will also see a metaverse game related to horse racing. But right now, NFT holders can definitely participate in real life events as well as our horsepower mining program.
Wow. Oh my. Wow. That's cool to hear. So, yes. Um, to the explanation and introduction from Alice, you guys all know about the concepts right now. Is the horse racing program, which is they have the biggest partners in US, right? Biggest horse racing, which has a million of fans out there, right? And yes, and I think it's a great chance for you guys to like you know that many Asian countries I mean many are not really used to the horse racing, but of course we have a lot of racing contests in our countries, but horse racing is a bit new. So I think is a little bit challenge when it comes to the horse racing, when you guys trying to publish or make a trend in Asian countries. So facing with the challenge, do you guys have any ideas or any target, what you guys gonna do to attract many Asian people to know more about horse racing?
I think that's a very good question, because as before I joined this project, I wasn't too familiar with horse racing.
Cool.
But hearing like AMO Racing and its established presence in the UK, because AMO Racing has already established their fame in the racing space, and the horses are already very famous. We're not too concerned with actually the NFTs, just because the horses are doing very well in the hands of our trainers, our professionals who are taking care of the horses.
Cool.
I think thinking about the Asian market, I think there is huge potential with Hong Kong as well as with Japan, because we actually ran into a couple
Oh.
other Japanese projects, as well as people who actually know about our horses, both in NFT London and NFT NYC. People who recognized our horse actually by just knowing the names and by actually being in the sport. But for those who are not in the sport, we're confident by our tokenomics, I would say, because even though like maybe a person who's not too familiar with horse racing, this person can still participate in our mining horsepower mining program, which gives a lot of benefits in terms of like mining tokens when his or her horse wins in real life. Because whenever there's a win in race in real life, an NFT holder can get a spike in terms of their horsepower when mining the tokens. And I think that's very direct and that's very straightforward. So as an
Oh,
NFT holder, they can see their returns, I would say, like very easily. I think it's just time, and as well as like continuously building our presence and offering more features to NFT holders that would actually help us a lot. And I think with that, we're pretty confident because our horses are always racing.
wow, I agree. There's one point that you mentioned is about the tokenomic, right? Nowadays, not many projects can publish the transparent or reliable tokenomics, because this one will affect much in the long term. You guys want to go for a long way, because horse racing is not just 1 year or 2 years, but it will sustain in many years. And of course, I think I just a bit discussing, because horse racings or many other event is the matter of development, because I think maybe in the future Vietnam is market, Philippines, Indonesia, and they will like they will start involving with many sport in other countries, like in America or UK's. And I think horse racing will be start developing like we can start with a horse farm, start growing more horse. And of course, at that time, horse racing will be popular in this Asia market, and it's just a matter of development time. Yes. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
come up with the next questions. You have shared a lot of info about how users can what users can do in Army Horse. It's straightforward and really attractive. Like you, you can think easily that you just need to own the horse NFT, and of course you can put it into mint and stake token. So how can users start involving your project right now? What is the first step of joining in OmniHorse?
Yeah, I would say the first step is definitely go on our website and join our Discord.
Oh,
This is always the first step to start knowing the community and get to know a little bit more about what OmniHorse does, because this is several months of work right now, and we actually have a team constantly working behind OmniHorse. We're all full time employees, and we are very dedicated to this project. So there are a lot of information that you can find on website, as well as whether through us or Amor Racing, even like official racing websites, you can also find information regarding our horses. And then starting from there, I would say pick your horse. So
oh,
there are several clubs minting right now, and of course we're opening more in the future. And we're having a lot of different contests, giving out whitelist. We call it Omni Horse Legendary List, to our most um, I would say like the best performed horse. Of course, there are many good performance horse right now, but we picked three: Lady Hollywood, Go Bears Go, and Wallbank. These are the three horses that will be minted, and we're giving out legendary list to these three jockey clubs. But if you're not interested in like a certain horse, you can definitely pick your own horse from our website, because we do offer a lot of information regarding the horses, such as their age, their racing record, how many races they win, and how much prize they win. Lady Hollywood won big. She actually won like almost 80,000 euros in a single race.
wow.
So that's a lot. But I would say pick your horse and start from there, and play around with your NFTs, stake your NFTs, because the return every day when you join the horsepower mining program will really surprise our users right now.
Wow, that's cool. So I see that the horse NFT has a lot of attributes, right? I heard that the horse has the age also, right? Yeah. So I believe that many horse racing experts will know this much better than us. Um, and one more thing that you guys you can take a look at the chat. Um, Jill from Audio also dropped some link. You can see the copy button next to the text, so you guys just copy on it, and you guys can join in our community right now. And going to the main website, you just need to choose a horse. May I note about the floor price of the horse? How much USDT users have to spend to buy the horse?
It really depends on which horse you pick. Because right now, if you're on the website, so we can definitely see each horse has different main prices, and they're all in ETH. So as you can see, like distinguished lady being featured there is maintained as 0.24 ETH, and the lower ones, including Gitu, which is maintained at 0.08 um, ETH. So there's of course various options, and there are different horse like jockey clubs for uh, anyone who wants to participate in Omni Horse to join, and it's definitely up for your choice with like your own preference, because these horses are racing in real life. So you can definitely look up online and see which horse you like, and some of the horses are definitely very popular because we found our community having like a real life connection to the horse. For instance, they see this horse race in real life and they instantly found like a great connection there. It's definitely personal preference, and we are not suggesting anything here. Either way, like whichever club that you join, you're able to participate in the Omni Horse ecosystem.
Wow.
Yeah, our racehorses have different ratings, and the ratings are given by the British Horse Racing Authority. And these ratings actually determine how much OMH, which is our native token, accumulates on the daily. So if you have a higher ranking horse, then you'll accumulate more OMH on the daily.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, and also, yeah, thanks, Gio. And also, when the horse races and wins, or the horses breeds in real life, they also add a acceleration power to the horsepower mining program. So, definitely look into the tokenomics, and of course, also you can discuss on our Discord, and where we would like to answer more questions in regards of that. But basically, horse ratings are the key is a key component right now.
Yeah, our racehorses are linked to actual real racehorses. So depending on how the horses actually do, it affects the pricing of the NFT of the horse that it represents.
Wow. That's the most attractive point when it comes to Army Horse, because for many other projects, when they're trying to release some like events or some concepts, if they want to do like the racing, they have to like develop a I mean a stimulation, right? To uh, for users to play, and it's totally random. But the most appealing in OmniHorse, that it connects to the real world horse. What you guys can easily watch it on YouTube, on maybe some television programs, and you guys can see the horse in real life, how they work. And of course, it requires you to learn more and do the research, um, to know more about this horse, because maybe you don't uh, know much about the horse racing before, but it's good taking time to learn more about this horse. And I can see here a horse has a lot of attributes here, like age, sex, or color, or size, and of course it affects the price. And I can also see the total supplies, and the price is just starting from a little bit 80H. So I believe it's not a problem when new users come to, and they can might start from a cheap one, right? A cheap one, so they can
Yeah.
see what they can do with horse NFT. Um, and I also see an attribute like easy at energy. And on my website, I see for symbol, this horse has 90 energy. What does it mean? Or is
I think you're talking about the horse rating here, which looks like a gem on the website or a diamond. It is actually what Gio just mentioned. It is in real life horse rating given by horse racing authorities. So
oh,
given by us. And our horsepower mining program, like how people mine their tokens, their speed of mining, the base power is of this score. So it's not just determined by us. It's not a random number. It's given by the horse racing authority in real life.
wow! Like it's
Yeah,
more realistic, right? Oh my God!
yeah, it
Right.
is
Yeah.
very
I think I
realistic.
love this concept. Many users will love this concept. It's like um it's an obvious a symbol that the Web3 or the crypto world is really adopt with real life, I think. Yeah, it's really cool ideas. So I think that MGLand has no more questions right now. So I will leave users about 1 minute to think up the questions for OmniHorse, and yes, we can start inviting some people into the rooms. If not, we can receive questions in the chat through people on land. So let me chat something, guys. Please place questions for
I love the platform, by the way.
yes.
It's really cool.
Okay, let me note down the reward for some users. Of course, everyone on the land today will receive our special premium. What is the flying device? You guys can see some people here are sitting on a spaceship, and the reward from OmniHorse is yes 10 spots for upcoming mint OmniHorse Legendary League. Yes, yeah, you guys just heard legendary leak, right? Um, I suggest let me pass in the this reminder. Yes.
Oh, so I see a question. Someone posted a question.
Okay, but I think let's wait for why, because I want people who are ready to open the mic and come in the room. Yes. And this way is a good way to interact with other people. So
Great.
okay, please raise your hand, guys, if you are ready to put out the questions. I will try to invite you guys into the room. It's okay that we can start with the first questions from Ronaldo. Yes, some people are unable to open the mic right now. Yes, for the first questions, what are you doing to promote Army Horse? Yeah.
We're doing several things. I'm the business development manager for OmniHorse. My name is Gio. We've been actually going really hard with our promotions. We've done several conferences such as NFT NYC, Consensus. We just came off of NFT London. We're also going to be participating in NFT LA. So we sponsored all those events. On top of that, we've also went inside the Web3 community and we've done several collaborations with other NFT projects such as MGLand. We also have Gutter Cats. We also have Quiz 3. We have several other actually other projects that we've already collaborated with to try to onboard their community onto ours.
Okay, cool. Yes. The second question is how many users? I think for these questions, we are of course in the downtrend, and it's a bit challenging when talking about gather the attentions from the community. But I believe with the new ways of horse racing platform, I think in the future we attract lots of people. Uh, um, of course, you can tell the users that your target market of users right now, like you guys are focusing on both American or UK users, or you guys also want to expand in Japan and Hong Kong. You just says, is there any other market you want to target to bring more users to OmniHorse?
Honestly, the three biggest markets, I would say, like you just said right now, the US market, the European market, and the Asian market. Those are our three main markets. I know inside of our Discord, we have a heavy Asian presence inside of our Discord. We actually did a poll on that, and more users were from Asia that were already in our existing Discord. We have about 22,700 followers right now on Twitter, and we have
Wow.
about a little less than 7,000 people inside of our Discord at the moment.
Yeah, and I believe horse racing is not a new thing in US. They already have thousands of fans. The problem is many users gonna need to learn more about crypto or how to use the platform. And I think they would directly feel interested or impressive about the platform, which they can like use the NFT, which has the real world attributes, not just what you guys are randomly putting in the horse. And from that users can gain more money, gain more profit for a long term. Yes, that the most different thing when it says OmniHorse to other racing project, I think. Yes. Um, one more questions from Ronaldo. Can you tell more information about the latest the campaign, like maybe airdrop or what event you guys are usually do in OmniHorse community?
We just recently we were at NFT London, and we have assets that we airdrop to the people there for like a whip. We done two previous drops in the past for the conventions that we were at. We did a pair of boots and also a hat, like a jockey hat. So this time around, we did a whip airdrop, and we actually got an extremely good turnout for that. NFT London, although it was slow, it went viral for us, and we actually had a good turnout online. We gained over 10,000 followers from participating in that event and with the whip airdrop.
Wow, that's cool. And it's the basic way to right now when it comes to many projects, maybe we connect with many partners, maybe local partners or some foreign partners to expand our image, host more events, talking about and says lots of great information. And I believe many users in the crypto world right now, maybe they are a bit afraid of putting more money in some projects, but if we have a transparent thing, a reliable tokenomic, and many things are more maybe more obvious and adults would realize, maybe they will have more believe in us, and there's no more problem about putting some an investments in the project. Okay, let's come to the next questions. How long have you started this project?
Alice, you want to answer that one?
Yeah, so Amo Racing found us quarter 2 this year, the second quarter this year, and this project slowly become into the project it's right now. Quarter like we started quarter 2, but later I think the heavy building happened in quarter 3. So these recent months, and but how OmniHorse started was by Amo Racing funding us and being our biggest investor, and its CEO Kia is also our biggest investor and funder.
Wow. All right. Got it. Um, for the next questions, do you have any plan to reach out more Asian? I believe these questions were answered quite ago that they can expand a lot. the brands by connecting with lots of partners and do some events together to share information. Um, Next question is, how can you compare your platform with other, like just other projects about metaverse? Uh, um, in the future, will OmniHorse has something like metaverse or any plans to develop it?
Yeah, we actually do have plans to do a metaverse and a PVE game in Q2 of 2023. So right now we're just focusing more on like the tokenomics and the staking. And so later on in our roadmap, we're going to start focusing more on the metaverse and the PVE game. What really separates us from all the other projects out there that are similar in the horse racing is that the NFTs that we offer are actually tied to real physical horses, and depending on how the horses do in terms of prize money, that goes back and then that fills our liquidity pool. So you can actually swap OMH out for ETH, so you can get a daily accumulation of ETH in a sense.
Oh, all right, got it. That's cool. Um,
Yeah, I wanted to add on geos too. Leading up to our metaverse game, we'll also have a bunch of mini games coming up, just to let our NFT holders also be engaged. While their NFTs can be staked and mine tokens, we also want them to actually have their NFTs and participate in some mini games, in some social, just in order to socialize with other NFT holders, and people can also join from our Discord, I believe, in the future. And hyping up for our metaverse game, but our metaverse game will be actually very big. We have game experts developing it, so we'll release more information by the time.
wow, all right, got it. I believe in 2023, the metaverse phase will be the most popular phase that everyone should know and learn more about metaverse. Um, so it's a great chance for you guys to develop a metaverse. What is best to expand your image? Maybe bring the horse right into the metaverse, and besides some users activities like the staking or mining, users can start playing mini games on right on the metaverse, right? Okay, got it. It is your first Web3 project. The next question from Elsa.
Yeah, this is OmniHorse's. Yeah, this is our basically our first Web3 project out with this company. Um, we're putting our all into it. This is a multi-layered ecosystem, so we're just taking our time with it and making sure that everything is done right.
Yeah, of course, I agreed. You guys really have a really special project. What is the the only new thing I see that this project and the concept for the first time and is connect with the real life horse, what is so special. So it's good to know that you guys put all the time and many effort to develop this one. So a lot of users can believe and put them small investments in, can start learning about the platform, and they can put more money in the future. Yes. Okay. Let me see if there's good questions. Good questions. Um, let's just receive some, maybe three more questions if it's good, and we will end the session like right now. Um, um, are you familiar with Pegasus? What are your difference with this game? Um, I received questions from Angels. Are you familiar with Pegasus? Pegasus is quite a long time ago, and they has a lot of things to do. But I believe OmniHorse is totally different, because it's not something like just simulations or just a game. It's really connect with real life horse, which you can see, you can watch it on YouTube. Um, it's not something that they build and randomly add on like the other games on the platform. Um,
Yeah, and adding on to that, we're definitely different by having real life horses because that actually supports the ecosystem a lot by having 150 real horses, as well as we have the in real life experiences where NFT holders are able to have a chance to participate in real life events, including like the most elite horse racing events worldwide. And also, we have different jockey clubs for people to choose. I think that also makes us very unique.
All right, got it, got it. Okay. When OmniHorse released the games, I don't know this question. What which game you guys? Is it a games in Metaverse or other games? Like when OmniHorse released the game, they asked maybe in the future in Metaverse.
That's actually going to be hopefully like mid-year next year. So it's the game takes a lot of time, and it's definitely a lot of work going into like thinking about the game concepts, having a very complicated gaming system. I would say like it takes a lot of great ideas into one place. So it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be in 6 months to like 10 months, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right. Just right now, focus on the horse racing. Firstly, learn more about OmniHorse and have your first hard NFT, and you can start mining and staking the token, and maybe in the future you can start enjoying the games. Okay. There's some questions, but it's not really into our topic. So I will take about 30 seconds for you guys to think more, one more questions, receive one more questions. If not, we gonna end the session today because it's quite one hour, 1 hour. Okay. So thank you for you guys joining here. Hope you guys can have more good questions. Um, okay, one more question from Kidasai. He asked that any option to offer other token in the future. Did you mean that there's a lot of project do a double tokens, wait like the governance tokens or normal tokens? Is there any plan from OmniHorse to do the double tokens?
Yeah, we actually do have a V token coming out, which is the governance tokens for OmniHorse. So when you stake, it's not available yet, but when you stake your OMH, you will accumulate the V token, which will give you governance to a DAO system in our ecosystem.
All right, that's cool because the laws of project nowadays they are like that they bring up the phase DAO voting, right? So it's good
Right.
to have a governance token to do like such activities. All right. I think this is the end of questions right now. I will note down on the good questions today, and I'll try to find 5 good questions to reward the. Let me type in the rewards once again. That the 10 spots of upcoming OmniHorse Legendary League have across 20 specific premiums for on users on the land today. And for 5 good questions, and now we are going to maybe randomly choose 5 winners, 5 other winners for the 5 spots because let me type it 5 spots for good questions and 5 spots uh for random users on the land right now. Yes, because we have the lucky draw and we want to do it right now. Let me start up a giveaway. Uh, this is the 5 spots for upcoming OmniHorse. Number of winners is 5. Countdown in just 1 minute. And for all people on the land that is participate in the MA today, just wait for 1 minute and the winner will be published, and we can send out the winner list to OmniHorse later for the events. And if you guys are the winner, please quickly follow on the channels of OmniHorse. I will drop down the link that they already sent a few minutes ago. Okay, that's it. Yes. Uh, of course, you can find so many links, community links, on the website. Trying to follow them and catch up with all the latest news, so you guys don't miss out their attractive activities. And maybe in the future, if MGLand offer them a land NFT like OmniHorse.land, maybe they can use this and you guys can participate in the voice video coin like this one. And of course, we will have many events in the future. Okay, I see
Great.
five winners already. Congratulations, you guys. I see here Rich. Uh, Criticize Grid and two other guys. Um, so I think if yeah this I think if you guys are the winners, so please quickly.
Yeah, the winners can go into our Discord and open a ticket, and then when you send me that list out, I'll give them the roles for the whitelist.
Yeah, that's cool. After collecting the list, you guys just need to come into the channel. I will send them the list of the Discord username, so they when you open the ticket, they can easily know if you guys are in the list or not.
Yes.
Okay. But I see here that one user, that is Ronaldo 89, that he already the winner in the quarantine section. So I think we need to choose one more winner. We need to choose one more winner. I think I will collect this. I'm trying to collect the this wallet. Okay, great, get aside and rich block. That's it. Okay, let's choose one more winner for the last spot of the upcoming means OmniHorse Legendary League. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this one. I think I will still choose five people, and we gonna choose from the beginning to the end, because we don't know if the random people choose the horse or any dedicated people. We still choose five people, but we only take the first people who are on the list. Okay,
Okay.
we want to make sure that everyone got the enough spots for it. Okay, thank you for your time today coming to MGLand and do the event, and hope that in the future we may have lots of activity together, some activity together, maybe for our users to experience OmniHorse platform, take some picture, do some material. We can post it together on our socials to let more people know that many users will be interested in the horse racing platform. Thank you, and yes,
Thank you, guys. We had a great time today. Thank you for everybody that participated and asked the great questions.
Yeah, thank you guys. And we're definitely excited to see new faces as well as welcoming new members. So definitely join our Discord and we'll see you there.
okay. I see
Yep.
to the winners. Alice, tell me yes, these are our mods, and the third people is a random guy. So okay, I will check this wallet. Um, I'm sorry, Ross. That's we only choose the first people. Other people is just like if the first one is duplicated, we're gonna choose next people. So sorry, Ross. Only this guy will win. Congrats to you.
Oh, sorry, Raw.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Just collect all the winners, all the winner for today. Okay, I see. All right. Thank you. Already take some picture together, and our sections will be stored on the YouTube. Maybe I will send in the link in You guys can post it on social media so everyone can watch the recap, like the full clip of the sharing today. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Take your
Thank you,
time.
guys.
Yes. Okay, got it.
Thank you,
Like,
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
okay,
Thank you.
goodbye.
Thank you.